fuse for electrical question one, it may have come across somewhere in the past, whether you be a homeowner, whether it be a contractor or do it yourself or whatnot, and come across a fuse that looks similar to this. This would be kind of the old school. This would step it back several years or perhaps even decades. But sometimes these are in a quick disconnect. For instance, this one is a 50 amp fuse. They may have another one adjacent to this right beside each other. And so if it were on the heating and air conditioning on the condenser, then the electricity would flow from one side to the other side. Then it would need to flow from one side to the other side on that one as well, on both sides. If you only have one side, you may have one phase of electricity gone perhaps, and then say, for instance, your fan may turn on, but it may be going very slowly, if at all, and you may know you don't have the proper voltage through here. So basically, the question, how do we know these are good? Sometimes they're in a little quick disconnect and a little plastic thing, so you have to take them out. You may even have to use a flathead screwdriver. Just be careful you don't gnarl it up. And once you put the flathead screwdriver in, then you get it out, and then you take it. If you decide to test it, you go and you get you an ohm meter, whatever kind you choose, and put it on continuity. And continuity is the little symbol. Now, yours may be configured differently, but they're pretty much, many of them have the same features on them. It has the beep sound to it. So if I take this probe here, and I take this probe, and I come over here with this probe, we have continuity. That means it goes all the way through. So if we come to this fuse here and we put this on, say, one side of this fuse, and hypothetically here, if we do this, okay, if the fuse is good, it should give us a beep. But if the fuse is bad, so again, we'll go over here and reset the backlight. So if the fuse is good, when we touch both sides here or on the ends, it doesn't matter, it should beep. And this one does not. So this indicates that this fuse is bad. So if this fuse were good, one would hear the noise, like they would hear this noise here. That would mean you have continuity, providing that you've got your meter on continuity. So that would insinuate you have continuity here. Okay, but when we go here, and then we go to both ends, and when we go to both ends and we put the terminals on both ends, when we put the terminals on both ends, at this point we don't hear any beep beep, or the light doesn't come on. So now if this fuse was good, this would beep here, you would get a beeping sound. So it's that simple to test. You just put it on both ends, on the continuity setting on your meter, and once you're on your continuity setting, you touch both ends, and when you touch both ends, it should beep. And this particular one has a light where it lights up as well, so it's kind of tough to touch them. But if we can go here, as we see, so we're making a full circle here. So we're on the continuity, and you hear it beep. And you see the little the light signal here, and then the noise signal. So again, touch that. But we come here, and we're hoping to have the same noise that we just heard right there. We put this on here. We hear nothing. so this fuse is bad. If this fuse was good, it would go beep, and then the light would come on this particular multimeter. So step one, put your meter on continuity, and if you've got a backlight to be able to see, you can fire that up. Step two, take your probes and touch them together, and then just to make sure you get continuity. Okay, step three, go to your fuse you're testing, and just take your fuse and simply go here. It's kind of tough to hold this and do this simultaneously, but notwithstanding, and we would do something. We need to be touching metal and metal, but when we touch metal and metal, we would hope to hear the beep, and we're not hearing the beep here. So this fuse, it would insinuate this fuse here is bad. So testing an old-timey fuse with continuity and the continuity settings, it's very simple, very quick, and very straightforward. So need a multimeter. You need to put it in the continuity setting, and then touch your probes again together, and then that makes a full circle. But now, if this fuse were good, it would make a full circle too. But it doesn't make a full circle because the fuse is bad. Just touch one lead on one end, one lead on the other end. If you get a beep, that insinuates the fuse is good. If you don't hear any kind of beep or anything, the fuse in all probability may be bad. So the way to test a fuse, say a 50 amp or a 30 amp, an old-timey fuse, something like this, it's just a quick way to test whether it leads you to assess whether the fuse is good or bad, etc. This is a 50 ampere here, so this fuse is bad. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.